Welcome back to Just Making It. I'm Matt, and today we got some improvements to make on our corral system. And then I got some things that I want to show you that I have to do in the future here to get some equipment rolling. And then I'm going to show you what we got new here on the farm. And I just got it yesterday, and it's going to help me out a lot. It's something that I've always wanted. I got these posts that I put in for the corral system on my right. I cut those off. Now I need to cut these off on this side. So that's what I'm going to do next. Look at these guys. They're wondering what I'm doing. They never heard a chainsaw before. Okay, I got all the tops cut. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to put a backstop on my alley system, because if you noticed in the last video that I made, I had cows backing up, and they were backing up to the sweep system. So I got a stop now we're going to put in so that the cows can't back up. They can go through it, but they can't go back. Okay, here's an example of the cows backing up without a backstop. See how they wanted to go back? That will prevent it. I got my backstop up. Now all I got to do is put the bolts in here. They go in right here and here so it doesn't slide. And then I can adjust this for the size cows that go through. I just got to take this chain off, give it some slack, or tighten it up. So the cow's going to go through and they're going to push on this, okay? And then the one cow's going to be standing here and it's going to try to back up. Well, it can't back up because this is going to prevent them from backing up. So I just took a rough measurement on how large a cow is. Eventually we're going to have a scale right here. So it's a good spot to put one of these. I already got the other side tight, so I got to tighten this side, and we'll know when we get that first cow in here, see how far we got to go with this. So I'm not going to like really tighten it, but we'll see here. And if I get younger ones in here later on, you know, I could scooch this over, make it tighter. Okay, I got the backstop all on. It's in position. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to be a cow. I'm going through the sweep. All right, coming down here, going through the alleyway. Up here's my backstop. So I'm going to put my head down, but I'm able to go through. Okay. And I'm a cow. Uh-oh. So I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to try to back up. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can't. There's something in my way. There's the backstop. So I might have to do some adjusting to it. We'll find out. We're going to send cows through here Friday. We got some older cows that we have to tag. So we'll be doing that. Well, if you see my last video, we were castrating bulls. And then we would let them off to the side here out of the chute into this area. And the problem that I had was the cows did not want to go back out this way. I have a alleyway that goes this way and then around and then out to the barn area. Well, what was happening, and I'll show you a clip here. Okay, here's a video of the steers going towards that corner. See how they want to go back to that corner? That's where I'm going to put that gate. So I got a lot of good comments and some good ideas on what to do here. And as you see in the video, the cows all wanted to go to this corner right here. So somebody said, well, why don't you put up some barbed wire here, which is a good idea. And I think I'll do that. And then another fella said that, hey, why don't you put a gate right there in the corner? Because that's where they all wanted to go, out to the barn area. So I got this gate here, and this gate is going to go up. Just like that. It's going to go right there. So instead of taking them around, they're going to go straight out this gate to the barn area. So that's a simple thing that could get fixed. Thanks a lot for your replies. Well, look at that. The backhoe has moved since you've last seen me work on it. In the one video, I didn't tell you what the actual problem was, but I got it figured out. It was the starter solenoid. So let's see if it starts. Now, what I also did, because I couldn't find the problem right away, I put a new ignition switch in. And then underneath here, I replaced all the fuses and the fuse holders. So that's all new. And then I did some things to the dash because some things weren't working. So the temperature gauge and that, it's working now. But yeah, it was the solenoid on the starter. It had bad contacts. And that was the problem. Here's another project I'm working on. It's the round baler. I got to get it ready for the spring. Well, last fall when I was baling hay, second cut, I was hearing this sound. Banging sound. Couldn't figure out what it was. So I'm looking at the rollers here. Okay, the bottom one's good. The second one. The third one right here. If you look, it's cracked. It's got cracks all around it. Right there. Like something went through, maybe a rock. But when the baler goes under pressure, that's when I really hear the sound. So I'm getting it ready and I'm going to get it serviced. I'm going to have it looked at. I'm just too busy to work on it. So it's been a good baler. It's not net wrap, it's just regular twine. But if you get down here and you look back up at that roller, let's see. Right up here, you can see a hole right there and a crack all the way around. Something went in there hard, put a hole in that roller. So that could be what's making that bang sound, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to have all the gears looked at and the bearings. Okay, I got my corn planter out. The reason why I pulled it up here, I'm going to do some work on it. I have one of these arms here. This pin right here is broke. So I need to replace this pin for the marker arm. So I got to do that. This is a Kinsey 4-row double framed no-till planter. Last year I put all new fertilizer boxes on it. So that's all new up front. And then we go up here to this marker. Gotta climb this ladder here. And right here, this marker wheel, the bearings went out. So it's just flopping around, it's shot. The casing right here is cracked. I bet you the threads are really bad up top. So I'm gonna need this part, the bearings, and I'm gonna get new blades for it. Right here, the nut's still there. Right here, so hold the bearing on. The cotter pin's still in there. But yeah, we're gonna replace this whole thing. Just down to here. So that's another project I gotta do. I bought something new, and it has to do with fencing. Can you guess what it is? I've been wanting one for years. All right, here's what I bought. It's not brand new, it's used, but this is what I wanted. A post pounder. It's a Shaver HD10. And I think we're gonna put it to good use. We got a lot of posts to put in the ground. So I got to get it off the trailer here. Looks pretty heavy. If anybody's used one of these, let me know how you like it. I know they make an 8, a 10, and a 12. So yeah, give me some feedback. The goods and the bads about it. I've got these posts laying around. I would like to pound in the ground. Oh, I'd say I got a good, oh, maybe 60 to 80 of them right there sitting. So we'll see how that pounder works. We got a good home for it right now. We just set it on these skids until we use it. It's not hydraulic left-right to level out your post. It's got the turn handles right here, so it's manual. Can't wait to use it.